everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and today I want to share with you how I've reorganised my office. Today I want to reorganise this side of the office. Now this side of the office is a bit like my cupboard was, my office cupboard. I will link that video in the description box below. The other day I made a video about how I've reorganised my office cupboard and it looks brilliant now and it's still in good working order, so I'm really pleased with that. But yes, I thought I'd reorganise this side of the office because this side of the office is a bit like the office cupboard. We tend to come in here, dump stuff, walk out and close the door and forget about it. So yeah, this is one place that I've been meaning to reorganise for a while now. So I'm going to be organising the bookshelf again, and I'm going to do that shelf by shelf, I think. And I've also got a few boxes over here that need to be reorganised as well. So I thought I'd share this experience with you. So here is how I've reorganised my office. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start by reorganising this desk, and then I'm going to move on to the bookshelves. So yeah, I'm going to get started now. So I decided to start at the top of the desk and work my way down. So I took everything from the top of the desk and I sorted through it all, and then I decided what I wanted to keep, what I maybe wanted to throw away or put into the recycling, and what I wanted to put into the cupboards, etc. And then I moved on to the shelf on this desk, and the shelf was a bit messy, I have to say. We do tend to throw like bills and paperwork onto the shelf and walk away and shut the door and not look at this. So I bought an in tray to help us try and keep it a bit neater and tidier up here. So this big box here I've been meaning to attack for a while. It holds lots of our pens and pencils and stuff, and scissors and things like that. And I bought these two stationery holders instead. I'm hoping that everything fits in these, because as much as I like these boxes, I don't like them very much. I always find it really awkward to find a pen when I need one really quickly. So that's why I've decided to switch to these. And I'll probably put, these are actually cards, so I'll probably put these in the recycling, or maybe give them to a charity shop as well. And I also have this box to go through as well. I don't know how we've ended up with so many pens, but we have. So I'm just going to sit here now and I'm going to check that the pens work, and when they do I'm going to put them into this. So as I just mentioned, I then sorted through all of the pens that we keep in these boxes. So whenever I go to find a pen, I will look in these boxes, and normally I can't find one for love nor money. So I decided to have a sort through and a tidy out of these boxes. I took these to I put one in the recycling, and I'm going to take one to the charity shop. The black one I'm going to take to the charity shop, but the other one I did put in the recycling. And yeah, basically I just sat down with a scrap piece of paper that I found from the middle shelf, and I scribbled on it, and when a pen worked I put it into the pot, and when it didn't work I put it to one side to go into the recycling. So a really easy job, a 5-minute job to be honest, and it was really therapeutic as well, I just have to say that. just given the desk a quick dust, and I've used this, which is my Method spray, and this is the wood polish, and this is a really nice spray, I have to say. So Method is a company that uses no nasty chemicals or anything horrible in their sprays. So this is a plant-based wood spray, and as I said, it's really nice. It's almond and it smells like cherry bakewell when you spray it on stuff. So I'm smelling cherry bakewell right now. It's delicious. But anyway, yes, I've just given the top part and the desk a quick spray and a wipe down. And now what I'm going to do, if you can see this drawer here, I can't open this any more than it is already open. I'm going to take everything out of here and try and give this a tidy now and a reorganise. This is a very tiny drawer, so I don't really know too much what's in here, but I know there's some stuff we can probably get rid of now as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. So as I just mentioned, the next place I started to reorganise was the drawer of this desk, and as I said, the drawer of this desk isn't very big, so we don't tend to store a lot in here. We do tend to store our checkbooks, and anything to do with banking goes in here. And also my husband seems to like to store a lot of electrical items in here that I'm not too sure what were and what weren't. So I kept all those. Anything I could get rid of I did, but I basically pulled everything out of the drawer. I had a good sort through, and then I put all the banking into one side of the desk, and I put everything electrical and everything of my husband's into the other side of the desk. So I'm hoping that this works for him, but it's certainly working for me. So the final place I want to clean is this bookshelf. This bookshelf is one of those bookshelves that, again, we tend to throw everything on, walk away, close the door and forget about. So I just want to have a little reorganise of the bookshelf. I'm not going to move too much about, I don't think, but I'm going to try and make sure that everything fits on the shelf. And I also want to have a look through some of my books, my recipe books, because there are some things I'm really not using anymore, so I think I'm going to get rid of those. So yes, this is the final part of my office clean. So to clean the bookshelf, I basically took off the books shelf by shelf. So I took down the top shelf, so I basically started at the top of the bookshelf and I cleaned the top of the bookshelf, so I took everything off the very top, dusted it, cleaned it with my Method spray as well, and then I put everything back, and then I moved on to the next shelf. So I did it shelf by shelf, and basically I took off all of the books from the shelf that I was about to clean. I had a little look through to see if there were still things that we wanted to keep or maybe give to charity, and then I put all of the books back. I did get rid of a few books, I'm really pleased to say. There was a lot more space on my cooking shelf, and I have a few books downstairs that were starting to get a bit cluttered and a bit untidy, so I took some of the books that I keep downstairs upstairs and put them on this shelf. So I'm really pleased with the outcome of this shelf. Everything is looking a lot neater and a lot tidier now as well. I've finished reorganising my office, so I'll take you around and show you what I've done. So the first place I'm going to start is my desk, and I have basically just got rid of a load of stuff that was sitting on this top shelf, and I've managed to organise it so some of it is here and some of it is here. In this tray is the in tray, and this is a lot of filing that needs to go into our filing cabinet, and my husband is normally responsible for that, so that is a blue job in our house, so that's why I've left it. But I put it into this really nice tray that I found in Wilkinson's. I think this was about £3, and I just thought it was a really nice tray and really easy for him to pull out when he needs to and to do the filing, so that should make it a bit easier for him. I'm only thinking of him, people. And then over here I reorganised the pens. So we had 2 boxes that were full of pens, and some of them worked and some of them didn't, so I basically bought some of these, and again I got this from Wilkinson's, and this as well. The stationery organiser I think again was about £3, and this was only £1, so I thought this was quite handy. I've put all the pencils in here and all the working pens in here. As you can see, we have quite a few as well. And then I gave the whole desk a quick dust, which I don't think you saw, but I used my method cleaner to do that. And then in here it was quite messy and quite unorganised, so what I did was I pulled everything out and I checked at what we had, and then I put everything back that we wanted to keep. So in this side is like stamps and bank stuff, and then in this side is stuff that my husband has. I have no idea what this stuff is, but I just thought if I keep it in 2 sides, 2 separate sides, then that should be okay. And that's not a very big space down there, as you can probably tell, so it doesn't hold too much. But now let me move on to the bookshelf, and basically what I did is I pulled all the books down shelf by shelf, and I went through them all, and I got rid of about 8 to 10, I'd say. They're now next door waiting to go to the charity shop, but yes, this is what I've done, and this looks so much cleaner and tidier now. I haven't really organised it in any way, shape or form. I've left it the way it was. It was quite well organised, but there were a few books here and there that needed to go on the shelf, so I just put them on the shelf and cleared a few out, and that's all I've done there really. So that's how I've reorganised my office, and that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. Have you been reorganising your homes, and what rooms have you been doing? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.